have a venti ice green tea. And can I have that unsweetened with light ice, please?
Of course. Anything else?
Do you want the same thing? 2 of those, please.
All right, you can go ahead and pull forward. Thank you.
Awesome, thank you. They're not sweetened, I don't think. Yeah, nope, we're good. Always check.
Yeah. I think I think that's pretty good, huh?
It doesn't have the mirror or anything?
No, Well.
Cheers.
Okay. Did you say you wanted to, read a poem?
I did, but now I don't think I want to. What was the last video that was released? Before the one where you were saying, life update?
I don't remember now.
Was it when we sailed when we got to Mexico?
YouTube. Yeah, that was the last. Yeah, sailing from Nicaragua to Mexico. By the way, 45,723 subscribers. Whoop whoop.
Way to go.
58 days ago.
Yeah, you posted that one.
58 days ago was our last sail and everything is breaking.
And it was...
That video has 112,000 views. Look at that.
Holy cow.
And then,
crap?
yeah, cow. And then 7 days later, I posted life update. I have a lot to tell you, and Katie was not in that video.
Yeah. So that was how many? If that was
51 days ago.
Okay. So.
And 4 hours to be exact.
51 days and 4 hours ago, that was the last time you posted a YouTube video, and then I know because I was looking at the calendar this morning that it was about 80, almost 80 days since we were on the boat together the last time.
A lot has happened. Not just in the sailing adventure world, in our personal lives.
Yeah. So,
I guess
about 80 days ago, we were on the boat together for the last time, and about 80 days ago, that was the last day that we were together.
Yeah, we broke up. For, not to put it too bluntly.
My heart's beating so fast now. I thought I was feeling so confident. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot has changed.
We had a lot of conversations leading up to the decision to split up. I think if I could boil it down, a very complex thing into something a bit more simplified and concise would be we both, and we said it, you said it in the metaphor, we both needed to kind of go for a walk on our own paths. And while sailing and cruising and this beautiful dream, is your number one priority, I would say that for me it wasn't. There was a lot of stuff for me when it comes to my sense of self and my identity and self-worth and all of that, and so we had many conversations that brought us to that insanely gut-wrenching, heart-wrenching decision
That we made in the very tiny pool in Chiapas at the marina.
I forgot that was that was where we that was...
Yeah, we were...
That's so funny.
It was like an afternoon reprieve from working in the heat, and we were just there. It was just us two. I remember there was a couple of other families with kids jumping all around, splashing in the water. And we were sitting in the one corner, kind of getting some sun. We were just talking about basically everything that Katie just said, It's just gotten to the point where neither one of us wants to deny the other person something that they feel passionate about. And could we have made something of an arrangement where we left the boat for X amount of time to do something that you wanted to do, and then came back and then did this also, like the sailing thing. Yes, but I think what I'm trying to say is it's a little more complex than that.
It's a little deeper.
It's a little deeper than that. Not that this means anything, but like, we're not married, we don't have any kids. And a huge thing is we have a 7-year age difference. When I met you, you were 21, right?
22.
Oh, 20. When I met Katy, she was 22 years old and I was 29. And I was a little over 3 years into rebuilding Seawind. She had just got back from solo traveling and working in East Africa. And we both decided after we met in a yoga class that we were going to pursue this dream together. And for the last 6 years, that's what we've done. Now, Katy is basically the age that I was when we met. She's 28 now. Yeah, she has interests and dreams of her own. And for me, the passion of sailing and traveling on the world and boats in general, that is still 100% my passion.
There is this like give and take, and I don't think either of us, I know for me, I can speak for me, is like I needed a bit more of the give, but I couldn't let you take from the dream that you were pursuing.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. In any relationship, there's compromise. And I guess our compromise was breaking up because we don't want to deny each other anything. And also, like, through this whole process, so it's been a couple of months now since I posted that last video, which was still a few weeks ahead of real time, or behind real time anyway. So it's been longer than that. And this whole experience has been filled with nothing but love and support.
Yeah, I think that's the number one thing we wanted to do in making this, was like this decision was made from a place of so much love.
I feel like at no point was it lopsided.
When we started talking, that really started to like...
Yeah.
It
very organically and naturally
came to the surface.
Came to the surface, right.
So
but we were talking and like we might seem like we sound sad because we actually
my
are.
heart is so like I said, I felt so like confident driving to go get you, and like now I'm just like you start talking about, you literally feel your heart breaking like over and over again. But yeah.
Oh yeah. So now, what the hell is going on with our lives, with the sailing channel, with like Katy's life?
Yeah. What's gonna happen?
What has happened?
I don't know what the heck's gonna happen.
You bought a car.
I bought a car. We're sitting in Roxy, my car. I love her. This is the first time I've owned a car in my life. So that's a big deal. It gives me some like mobility and flexibility. I'm going down to Del Rey here in a bit.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be dog sitting Trio, Janice and Andre. I'll be dog sitting Teddy.
I asked her what she was gonna do when she goes down to Del Rey. She said she was just gonna go sit on the beach and cry.
And I said I can't wait to sit on the beach in the mornings and cry with the ocean.
Yeah.
I think that was like I don't say the hardest, because obviously
one of them.
You is the hardest, but like I always saw comments on the YouTube channel for as long as
we've put videos out.
Katy doesn't like sailing, Katy doesn't like sailing, Katy doesn't like sailing, Katy blah 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 blah. I love sailing so much. I love the ocean so much that just like, also I speak about that from a deep place of grief. And it's not to say like I can't do something like that on my own or continue to, be by the ocean and do things with the water, but yeah, that's a big... So I wanted to make that very clear. I'm very happy to be going back by the ocean for a bit, and it's one of my number one loves. Yeah, I'm just in this deep space of the unknown, which is absolutely terrifying, especially coming from someone who loves control so much. So to my fellow control people out there, I know you know what I mean when I say this unknown, this not like planned part of my life is really, 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 really hard and so thrilling.
You know, I've been home for a month and a half now. I flew home from Chiapas. After that crazy, in the last video that I posted, I talked about my tooth infections and all that crazy stuff, and then I came home from Mexico. And I've been working with my dad again. We've been working on their house, my childhood home, just doing a lot of different things. We have a bridge that we rebuilt, which I actually filmed that, so you guys might watch us rebuild the bridge that goes over the creek through my family's property. Yeah, so it's September 29th. It's the 29th of September.
You're going to the boat show.
I'm going to the Sailboat show, obviously
which I'm jealous
alone.
of.
Yeah.
But
Which maybe some of you could tell from the last video, because I said that I'm going to the Sailboat show, and a lot of people picked up on that wording and really had a field day with that one.
and for the record, I haven't looked at any YouTube comments or anything like that. So
Yeah.
I'm staying in all the just like
Yeah, you deleted everything.
deleted
which
everything.
Is good.
I haven't looked. Like I haven't like gone on browser. So all love over here.
So I'll be at the Sailboat show. I'm actually going to be at the creator booth. So I will meet you all if you're there.
There he is.
I'll be there with, I think I'm partnered with Sailing Gypsy and some, I can't remember. I'll make another video more officially about like the details of that, because it's coming up in a couple of weeks now. The schedule and everything. And then also patrons, I know our life has been so messy, my life individually, her life, our life, still together, because it's, it's been a big change, this conscious uncoupling or whatever you call it. But I'm going to try, and now that I have a little bit of bandwidth, I'm going to try and organize something, probably unofficially, for patrons, if any of you are there or going to be there. I'm going to be going back down to Mexico sometime in November, because the Sailboat show is going to end. I'm going to come back. I have to do some more work here. I'm very sorry for not putting out any of the Seawind videos that I promised you all. The footage is literally waiting there in organized folders, and I have not had a moment to sit down on the computer. I mean, not even just us. It's not like we're just sitting here talking about our breakup for the last month and a half. I've been working my butt off with my dad, trying to make some extra money, and just handling a lot of things here at home. But anyway, I say that because after the boat show, at some point, I'm going to be flying back down to Mexico. I might be sailing solo. I might be sailing with my dad and or brother if they end up coming down with me. I would love for them to see the boat, and my dad and him coming sailing with me would be really fun if that ends up working out. But I'm going to continue the channel. I don't know exactly when it's going to get back up and running. I'm not going anywhere, but please bear with me for the time being, because it's been a lot of change, and
we're doing our best.
You're
doing your best. That's about it. The biggest thing for me when Parker asked if we could do this was this channel. We started out with Sailing Seawind saying going further together. That's kind of been sitting in my heart of like, oh, we said go further together, we're not together. But I think we are, and as a community, you are. And when you talk and you communicate and you just start from a place of love and kindness, there's nothing that can go wrong.
We have, on camera and off camera, always been an open book to you and to each other. And I think that is really our message of this channel, is that human experience of just us being alive, and how lucky we are. All of us out there, you and us and everyone in the world, how lucky we all are to be alive and experiencing this life and human consciousness. And it is so special that to us, there's no other option than to openly speak about human experience. Love and support and compassion,
Yeah.
right?
That's the message. Be kind in the comments. Be kind to one another. And I'm so excited to see
What I do.
what
Me
what
too.
you do.
I'm very excited to see
and
what I do.
who knows what the heck I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
It's just like this really, I hope, joyful and playful time in my life. So
we got this. Proud of you. Come over here.
Oh, look.
Look here, remember?
I tickles.
Okay.
Okay. You're like,
Oh God, sorry.
I was like, what?